Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Prince William and Princess Catherine led tributes on Monday to mark the third anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death, while Prince Harry also paid his respects following his arrival from California. The late Queen, Britain's longest-serving monarch, died at Balmoral on 8th of September 2022 at the age of 96, bringing to a close a reign of 70 years. To commemorate the occasion, the Prince and Princess of Wales visited their local branch of the Women's Institute near Windsor, an organisation with which the Queen had a long association. She had been a member for 80 years and served as president of her Sandringham branch from 2003 until her death. Prince Harry, meanwhile, was seen at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, where he laid flowers at the Queen's resting place beside Prince Philip. Despite being only a few miles from his brother, there are no plans for the pair to meet. William will actually work 4 days in a row, counting Monday's outing. Today, the heir will visit to Spiral Skills in Lambeth, a youth organisation supported by his Homewards initiative. Tomorrow, he will travel to Cardiff to mark Suicide Prevention Day, where he will visit a new mental health hub at the Principality Stadium, created in memory of Jack Lewis, who died in 2019 at age 27. The Prince will meet Jack's family and speak with representatives from football and rugby about supporting mental health in sport. The very public schedule is in no way to distract the press from someone else who is making the rounds. Meanwhile, the spare will return to Nottingham, a city he has long described as close to his heart. Today, he will visit the Community Recording Studio, which works with young people and has previously hosted both Harry and Meghan. The Duke is expected to announce a substantial donation to children in need to help address youth violence, attend briefings with local partners, and deliver a short speech. The very busy king is reportedly at Balmoral, and it remains unclear if he has time on his schedule for Harry's well-announced trip. If the king does have time, sources speculate it would be on Wednesday. A source told the Mail on Sunday, a meeting with Charles is not off the table. The only people who would know about it are Clive Alderton, the king's private secretary, and Charles and Harry. If anything is planned, then he is keeping this extremely close to his chest. It certainly is part of his intention to see his father. If it's on Wednesday, then he would make it work. Roya Nicker told the Sunday Times, no one knows apart from the king, Harry and his private secretary. As from what I understand, it's still very up in the air. If it does happen, I think it'll happen midweek when the king comes down from Balmoral. It's never that simple. Father and son want to see each other, but Harry has said so many things in the last 2 years that has been hurtful to the king, to the queen, to William, to Kate. There's so much mistrust. Can a meeting like that happen and Harry not talk about it after? That's the key question. Royal expert Charles Ray adds, the big problem is that Harry is flying 5,500 miles to London and the king is still 500 miles away in Scotland. It is unlikely you would expect the king would fly down again to have a cup of tea with Harry. As Harry continues his 4-day solo visit, travelling without Meghan and the kids, friends say he still hopes to one day bring his family back. One told the Sunday Times, he's not given up hope on bringing his family back to the UK. He wants to be able to show his children where he grew up. He wants them to know their family here. He really would like to come back to the UK much more. Meghan has not been in the UK since September of 2022, while Archie and Lilibet last visited that June during the Platinum Jubilee. Whether he will see the king remains uncertain. The monarch, currently receiving treatment for cancer, is spending time at Balmoral, but is expected in London this week. A friend of Harry's told the Sunday Times he's made it absolutely clear he wants a reconciliation with his family. It's on them now. New statistics show Prince Harry has become the most searched member of the royal family over the past year, earning him the title of Most Googled Royal. Data from Click Intelligence analysed searches between September 2024 and 2025 and found Harry generated 2.2 million individual searches. Digital marketing expert Simon Brisk told the Daily Mail, Harry and Meghan are the most Googled because they sit at the crossroads of tradition and disruption. They are royals who chose to walk away, but they still carry the titles, the history and the intrigue that comes with the monarchy. That tension makes them endlessly fascinating to the public. For Harry, the curiosity comes from unresolved family drama. Every rumor about a reconciliation with his father or brother feels like a cliffhanger in an ongoing series, and people search because they want to know what happens next. Prince Archie is attending a $2,500 British-themed soccer camp in California, located over an hour's drive from the Sussexes' Montecito mansion. The 6-year-old's love of football came to light after paparazzo Meghan Markle shared photos online showing Archie in a red sports jersey featuring the logo of GB Soccer School, a training facility in Studio City, roughly 70 miles from the family's home. The school later appeared to confirm Archie's enrollment by reposting Meghan's photos on its own social media, adding smiley face and football emojis. According to the organization's website, GB Soccer School offers group classes for children aged 2 to 10, along with private coaching and summer camps. Parents are required to stay for the entire session, meaning Archie is likely always accompanied by either the security-focused Duke of Sussex or his mother. Pricing ranges from about $320 for a 45-minute session to $360 for a 1-hour class, with each program running over 8 consecutive weeks. Harry and Meghan are estimated to be spending between $2,500 and $2,800 per cycle on Archie's football training. More balance in just a moment. In case you didn't know, we have a spin-off series called Crown and Controversy, and that full season 1 is wrapping up. The season 2 will be available this Sunday for paid subscribers. That's right, if you want to join the subscription service here at Palace Intrigue for $4.99 a month, and all you have to do is hit that button up top there that says Listen Uninterrupted. You'll get the full season before anybody else, and you can get the entire season as well, and you get it commercial free, along with Palace Intrigue and hundreds of other shows from Kelleroga Shark Media. It's a pretty good deal for $4.99 a month. We throw in a lot of bonus material, and you don't get any of the commercials. Check it out, $4.99 a month, and the first month is free, and we really, really appreciate your support. Buckingham Palace has announced that the funeral of Catherine, Duchess of Kent, will take place at Westminster Cathedral on September 16th. The service will be a requiem mass reflecting her Catholic faith and will mark the first Catholic funeral for a member of the royal family in modern history. The Duchess, who died last Thursday, aged 92, was remembered for her kindness, her passion for music, and her support of tennis. She had worked as a primary school music teacher in Hull, where pupils knew her simply as Mrs. Kent, and remained a much-loved figure at Wimbledon, where she presented trophies for many years, famously comforting a tearful Jana Novotná after her 1993 defeat. Ahead of the funeral, her coffin will rest in the chapel at Kensington Palace before being received into Westminster Cathedral the evening before the service. It will remain overnight in the Lady Chapel. The funeral itself, to be presided over by Cardinal Vincent Nichols, and with the Anglican Dean of Windsor also taking part, will begin at 2 p.m. on the 16th. Afterward, the coffin will be taken to the Royal Burial Ground at Frogmore in Windsor. In the ongoing chess match between the Waleses and the Sussexes, Kate found a way to keep Harry out of the headlines with her hair. Catherine, fresh off lots of summer vacation, took a break from last week's one day of work to cheer on England's Red Roses in their Women's Rugby World Cup match against Australia. The princess debuted a noticeably lighter hairstyle with her long hair worn in soft waves and loosely pinned back, marking a striking change from her well-known chestnut look. Dressed in a smart black trouser suit and white ruffled blouse, she was photographed enthusiastically applauding alongside Jonathan Webb, vice chair of the Executive Board of World Rugby, as patron of the Rugby Football Union. The appearance carried special significance for Catherine, who has been a strong supporter of women's rugby. Meanwhile, the hard-working Prince of Wales, patron of the Welsh Rugby Union, attended Wales' match against Fiji at Sandy Park in Exeter. There you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify or Apple. And you can now get us on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, it's very 2008 of us, but we've improved the social hub there and made it more active. Come by, say hi, and leave a comment and talk about how many mispronunciations I've made in today's episode. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.